guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. And today, I want to share my experience before you learn the lesson. In this story, I talk about myself. Okay, it's very interesting story. Okay, so right here, I want you to know how painful when you realize that you are in a big wrong. You are in a big wrong? Or am I in the big wrong? Okay. All right. So what am I trying to tell you is that, all right, in the past, I have one experience that until today, I still remember my experience that give me a very painful feeling. Really very painful, I can tell you. All right. So that is the story that may bring you the pain as well. So are you ready for some painkillers? Okay, all right. So when do I have to call for a stop? You know, when do I have to call for a stop? Today, I'm going to talk about when to call for a stop in your Forex trading. All right, when I say call for a stop, that means stop loss. Well, stop loss, we know there are plenty of ways to call for a stop loss. Am I right? Okay, so my story here, I start off with, there's once, all right, I wanted to sell a trade. And just before I start trading, I was telling myself, all right, what am I going to do is that I want this structure, I want this step, I want this step, this step. Okay, all structured out very nicely. Okay, very nicely. Then, before the structure comes, I was thinking, all right, this one seems to be escalating. So probably, okay, I can grab some before the selling market comes, then I will sell the market. Yeah, I look very smart, am I right? Okay, yes. So I start to pump in the buying trade. I pump in the buying trade and it actually escalating 1, 2 pips, 3, 5 pips. Okay, so about 3, 5 pips, and guess what? It started to swing down, right? It started to swing down. So at that point of time, I was losing for about 400 over USD. I was thinking, okay, that's pretty fine. It's still an amount that I can sustain. Okay, I can stomach. All right. So when it started to swing down, you know, to the support, then it started to escalate up. And then I was thinking, yeah, that should be the point. That should be the point. I should enter a buy trade there. But within minutes, before I got a chance to cut the trade away, right, it started to swing even lower. Okay, it started to swing even lower, right? Okay, it started to swing lower. Then I was thinking, okay, since it started to swing lower, right, never mind. Now I'm losing about 900 to 1,000. I was saying, okay, that's fine. Right, I'm still okay with that. Okay, so I was telling myself, okay, 1,200, I shall cut my trade. 1,200, all right. So I was thinking, okay, 1,200, all right. So that's okay for me. That's okay for me. All right. So when it comes to 1,200, I was thinking, I think there's still a buying chance, right? It's going to test the high there, up there, where I just now I entered at the price and it escalated up a little bit more. I think it should test on that high. So I waited and waited, but it still continued to swing down. And now it hits the 1,200, then 1,400, then 1,600. I was like, oh, okay. So right now, okay, if I'm going to cut the trade, I'm going to suffer a loss of about 1,600 to 1,800. Okay. So I was like, emotion comes in. Emotions comes in. I was like, no. Okay. I wouldn't want to break my winning trend. Okay. I do not want to break it. So previously I have achieved a 20 to 30 straight TPs. So no, I'm not going to cut this trade. All right. So it swing down to 2004. It swing down further to 3,000. I was like, oh, damn it. If now I'm going to close it, I'm going to cut the trade, I'm going to suffer 3,000. I should have closed the trade at $800 earlier on, or even 1,200, which is my target. Now I want to cut the trade. It's too big for me to cut. Holy, oh my God. You know what happened? In the end, it went down all the way. It went down all the way. You know, it went down all the way. Then I was telling myself, okay, when the next retracement, all right, when the next retracement comes in again, you know what? Okay, if it's showing selling again, then I shall cut. But when it actually comes in a few times, in actual fact, it comes in when about $1,400. It comes in about $1,200 or to 1,600, 1,008, 2,004. It has given me a lot of chance where I want to cut the trade. But because of emotion, because I wouldn't want to suffer a loss today to leave a stop loss in the history, that triggered me not to cut the trade. In the end, I didn't follow my structure. So in the end, it swing down to 6,001 or $6,300. Then I suffer that loss. And finally, I was telling myself, I should have cut it off. Okay, now, right, I finally concede defeat. Okay, so I finally concede defeat. All right, I cut it off. When I cut it off, I see that, okay, it hits the rock bottom. It's going to buy. It's going to buy. All right, should I put in a buy trade? Okay, I put in a buy trade. Right, now I put in a buy trade right at the bottom. Yes, right at the bottom, I pump in a buy trade. And this time round, okay, I wouldn't want to take 10 pips. I want to take 60 pips because I lost a 60 pips. Right, I was like, okay, so it swing up 20, 30. I was like, okay, not bad. All right, not bad. It's coming back. Okay, so I come back. All the devils thinking come back again. This devil, there's no angel at all. It was telling me, right, you can hold it. Yeah, it's coming back to test the high again. It's testing the high again. Right. It's going to test the high. It's going to test the high. But it doesn't. It swing back once again. It's a very harsh swing. And I, instead of making a 2,000 to 3,000 for that buy trade, it swing back and I lost another $1,800. That kind of feeling was like, it's really, really shitty. Am I right? It's really, really very bad. The kind of feeling is really bad. So, what triggered all this? Emotions. And emotion is only part of it. The main part is that I did not follow my structure. I did not follow my structure whereby if I have a buying trade earlier on, initially I want to sell. Everybody know I'm a seller, but I just want to grab a little bit of profit before I start selling that particular currency. Which currency I can't remember anyway. So the greed initially came in and made me wanted to grab some buying trades profit. Then I started to, okay, I want to go. That's the greed. But when it's actually selling down, when the first move again, where it's showing going to sell down further, I should have cut the trade. Maybe I will suffer $400 or $800. That's fine. Am I right? Then when the swing down for that 60 pips, I could have made it back. But because of emotions, now the emotions comes in again, emotions. Then the whole thing tarnished. I did not follow my structure. All right, I allowed the emotion to take over me. I allowed the losses to continue running without any risk management. So, in the end, I make such a huge losses. So, by right, when it hits and I cut the losses at 6,000 plus, I should have stopped the trade and calm myself down for the day. Okay, reset my mind and come back tomorrow. Am I right? Okay, but in the end, I did not do that. In the end, I still continue to allow myself to bring in all the devils to come into me. and to deceive myself that the negative trade will become profitable trade. Well, I think that's really bad. So the thing is that when we are going to trade, we need to set where to stop our losses. Am I right? So that it will not hurt your capital, it will not hurt your emotion, where this is the most important thing behind the trading platform: trader discipline. Trader discipline is very important. So how to have this trader discipline is about structure. When you have a structure, you can make use of the structure to enter a trade. At the same time, you can make use of the structure to exit a trade, whether it's profitable trade or a loss. Am I right? So you can do it. So what is your structure? It's very important for us to have a structure. The point where a lot of people can make many profits, TPs, but yet one single trade can wipe them off. What is the cause? The cause is because we don't have a structure to follow. And to have a structure to follow, right, that is only the plan. The very important thing is here, ourself. Ourself is the main key that we must follow the structure. The structure that we created, whether it's a good structure or it's a bad structure, it does not matter, because what most important is that the structure must fit you. It must be suitable for you, so that when you see the structure to cut the losses, you don't feel a pinch and you can just activate. You can execute the stop loss. And that is very important. Am I right to say that? If you have a plan, okay, I'm going to wake up tomorrow in the morning, 6 a.m., and I'm going to for a jog for 1 kilometer, and I'm going to do 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups, okay, then, you know, you have all this plan. But tomorrow morning when it comes in, you're like, I'm so tired. Okay, I'll do it tomorrow, you know. Well, this is your decision. So when you have a plan, you must make a decision to follow it. You must have a plan, you must follow through. So that will be very important. That is very important in trading. So don't make such a mistake like I had done before. All right. So I hope that this video will give you a wake-up call. All right. Okay. So guys, so I hope this story will greatly help you to actually tell you when there's a stop, create a plan. Where is the stop? All right. When it should be a time for a stop, tell yourself it should be a stop. I'm a trader. I'm a very disciplined, structured trader, and I'm going to do it. Right? When you pump it in, after that you will realize, what a sense of relief. It's a sense of relief. Trust me. If you cut the losses, that does not hurt you. Instead of hurting you, you have a sense of relief. And when you're looking at the chart, okay, it went down even deeper. Oh, luckily I have cut the trade. Am I right? Luckily I cut the trade, right? But if you go with your, if it goes into your direction, fine. I have made up my mind. I have a decision on that. I'm not going to feel pain about it. So since this is my decision, I shall not regret it. Okay, all right. So yeah, I hope this story will help you. Okay, so again, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Do remember to give me a like, subscribe, and ring up the bell. Thank you so much, guys. This is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. See you again.